So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Oliseeee, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oliseeee. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oliseeee. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oliseeee, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Van Nistelrooy. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely spread. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Owen. He can run onto that. And it's Owen. Dembele thinks about the shot. And this is Owen. And that's been won straight back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's played through for him. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the ball in! No goals as yet. Messi might just make this. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! And Bosnia-Herzegovina take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robertson gets across to intercept that. For Conte. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Dembele. And this is Dembele. And he's lost his man here. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
No, again, there's no way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Owen. Threads one in. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And this is Van Nistelrooy. No way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seedorf. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Oliseeee. That's good vision. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Oliseeee. Oliseeee will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Odo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Conte. Robertson. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. Van Nistelrooy, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, really well played.
Kante makes the interception. Van Nistelrooy looking to add to his goal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi tries to pass it through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Looking for options for movement. That looks a good cross.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Costa Curta plays it long.
Bosnia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. It's a promising position. Lofted in. Oh, terrible. Messi! Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Dembele. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Serginho is onto it in a flash. Robertson looking for the run. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Dembele. Oliseeee. Now it's Oliseeee.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Oliseeee, and he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that's another good win of the ball. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Oliseeee. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Platini gets it away, and now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here, and he lines up a cross. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's the crossfield ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Danielson. Greece are looking to break at pace. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Costa Curta. Oliseeee chasing after it. Oliseeee will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So it is still 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And smartly reclaimed.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rice, played out to the right. Beckenbauer. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oliseeee could try cutting inside here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Opts for safety, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get it back? And he's managed to get free. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids for Oliseeee. Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koeman. Now it's Platini. And he stands tall, impenetrable. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's opted for the long pass. Koeman does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. And it's Davids. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Denilson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pelé. Denilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Searching pass he's played there. Now the delivery, climbs up big, and he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real...
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now he's got space here, and this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pelé, he's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Davids.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he shoots! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Greece are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Right.
Davids.
Coming on the
Greece
field
have really
is
been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oliseeee goes steaming forward. Now it's Raul. No, again there's no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Raul. Costa Curta. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pele touches it back. And the shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, it's Dembele. And beyond the defence, he's picked his way through. Denilson.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Platini. Now that... And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Opts to play. Shot, surely! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Oliseeee. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Platini. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Davids. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He can run onto that.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played through for the wide man. Dembele gets into some space. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it in low. Raul. And that is expertly dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Oliseeee! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oliseeee is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Davids. And that has been clubbed away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long over...
Dembele! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only tries a shot! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Davids. Now Roberto Baggio. That's good running with the ball. And it's Rice. Lam. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Dembele. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. Davids. Now it's Raul. He's in plenty of space here. Oliseeee. He's having a go. Oh, crossbar. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Baggio! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oliseeee is onto this. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Baggio taking charge of the dead ball. An opportunity then to pull clear here. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Shevchenko. Raul tries to pass it through. Dembele! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again.
And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Baggio. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Raul. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oliseeee. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Shevchenko shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Baggio. Not the most accurate pass. Lam. No way through there. Dembele puts his foot on the gas. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Backward it goes. Oliseeee! And he should have made it 4. And here's Dembele. And claimed it back swiftly. Played back. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! Can he spark a counter here? Across the quarter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lam does well to get it back. Pele powering forward here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Araujo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now, what about this cross? And that has been cleared. Dembele. Davids. Oh, delightful ball. Could move up a gear here. Shevchenko. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oliseeee probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that has put paid to that. Played out to the right. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, can they get him away? Raul looking to get on the end of this. Right, Shevchenko. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Oliseeee. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davids. Now Cruyff. Pele. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There's a sharp little ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oliseeee is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Davids. Davids proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Raul. Raul. He's being urged to shoot. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shot! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Beckenbauer. Maldini gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Costa Curta tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a cute ball. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Raul. Davids. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Lahm is fouled. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Raul. Shevchenko. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Oliseeee. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm. Davids. And he's lost his man here. Baggio takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now here's the delivery. Well, it's claimed by the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glitter. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to...
Oh, they could be caught out here! That'll be a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Davids, nicely spread. Oliseeee. He's having a go! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Otto. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oliseeee! Oliseeee! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, good spread. Distributed tidily. He's in space and goes for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Otto. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Seedorf. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Oliseeee.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the counter is on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Cruyff gets into some space. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Beckenbauer. Oliseeee in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oliseeee has it out wide and in space. There will be a throw-in. Davids. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Oliseeee. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Maldini. And it's Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids. Raul. Oh, good spread. Oliseeee receives it in a wide position. Always onto this. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. This looks promising. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He's going for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Added time.
And here's Oliseeee, strokes it back. And this is Roberto Baggio. Raul, can he finish? They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and enough.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Cannavaro.
So once again, we're underway.
Neymar. Number 22.
Now it's Oliseeee.
Ribery. Number 96. Jan Koller.
He's gone for
Coming on
goal!
the field.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Oliseeee clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pitches it off him. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Odo. And this is Drogba. Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vieira. Just about within shooting range. And this is Drogba. Seedorf. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Maldini spots it and intercepts. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Bale gets into a good position. And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Beckenbauer. Davids. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Baggio picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now, he's got space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Courtois sends that a long way. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. It is a corner. Baggio goes short. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Oliseeee. Davids. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caught offside that time. That has not gone well. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oliseeee unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Four added minutes on the board. And it's Otto. That is good alertness. Threads one in. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Roberto Baggio. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Beckham.
Chelsea.
Coming on the field.
And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Oliseeee taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.